Welcome back, Film Force fans, to another Aussie's Opinion. Grab a beer, sit back, while we give you an Australian's perspective.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of An Aussie's Opinion. I'm of course an Aussie, even though I live in England. And I'm Jordan Wiltshire and I'm going to be giving you my opinion. So obviously, judging by that much, you can probably guess I'm going to be talking about Avengers Infinity War. Is it the best film ever? Obviously, judging by that much, you can probably tell I'm going to be talking about Avengers Infinity War. And be careful, there could be spoilers. Is Avengers Infinity War the best MCU film?
He thought what we think.
To bluntly, no, it's not. End video. Okay, so thank you for watching. No, just kidding. So, it's not the best MCU film ever. And people say it is. Maybe they need to watch it a few more times. I've watched it now twice. And it sort of given me more perspective. I came out of it the first time loving it. I watched it the second time. A few things I pick up more. I still enjoy it. I still love it. And to those, I'm talking to you, Daniel, who say it's mediocre. Are you kidding me? This film was 10 years in the making. It's built up. And that's the issue with films that are built up. Some people are going to think it's not what I was wanting. It's never going to be what you're wanting. But it definitely gave us what we were hoping for, I think. A lot of what we were hoping for. Now, the problem with saying this is this should be the best MCU film ever. Well, it was never going to be, considering it has so many characters. And they can't do justice for all, even in a 2 hour and 40-minute runtime. If you think back even to Avengers, when they only had maybe 6-7 main characters, it was still a Captain America and Iron Man story. Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and even Loki were all sort of just there. And when you look at this film, they managed to give a good story to Peter Parker, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Peter Quill, most of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Vision. And then yes, you did have some Avengers who were just there basically to fight. But that's the Avengers. They are avenging, they're fighting. Captain America is the warrior. He had a huge story in Civil War. They needed to let other people's stories be told. Yes, Black Panther, he just had a film. He was there to fight. Same with M'Baku. Same with a few of the guys in the galaxy, Groot and Rocket. Same with Black Widow and Okawi and Shuri. They're all there to serve certain purposes, but saying they didn't have a story, yes, you've got so many characters, they're not going to have a story, unfortunately. But considering they gave the villain a story, and this is probably the best, what I would consider the best MCU villain, that is what people have been complaining about, that villains weren't serviceable, they weren't bad, they didn't, you didn't think they were a threat, or you didn't understand their plot, or it was just all about creating darkness or taking over the world. You could actually understand where Thanos was coming from. You might not agree with how he's going about it, but you understood it. And considering the MCU have been on quite a good run, I could make a very strong argument for the fact that the last 5 films have given us 5 of the best MCU villains. You've got Ego, you have Vulture, you've got Hela, you have Killmonger, and then you've got Thanos. Come on, those all had quite good motivations and you understood where they were coming from. Or they had good backstory with the superhero. And saying this film was not what we were hoping for, of course, I don't want it to be what I'm expecting. I want it to be completely different from that, because if it's expecting, it throws no surprises. It gave us a Red Skull cameo. We're all wondering, is Red Skull going to come back? Yes, he is. It gave us deaths at the end that I was not expecting. Yes, could they be rewritten? Sure. But I don't think Gamora is going to be rewritten. That was a powerful death scene. I don't think Loki's going to be coming back anytime soon. And Heimdall as well. Okay, maybe you don't care about Heimdall. But Loki, that definitely showed that Thanos meant business. And then Gamora. It gave some heart and weight to this story, killing off Gamora. And then, yes, with the end, maybe they killed off all the new characters we all thought, I think they're not going to stay dead. But it was still shocking. That Peter Parker scene. Come on, if you weren't crying or at least had tears in your eyes, okay, you don't have a heart. This film might not be the best MCU film ever. I don't think it is, but it is definitely in the top 5, maybe even the top 3. This had a good villain, one of the best villains. It managed to service so many characters. It didn't have many flawed plot points or scenes that we didn't need. Some people would argue they didn't like the dwarf making the hammer, but that was needed to show, just how powerful in some ways Thanos was, that he survived that hit from that hammer that was meant to be a Thanos killing hammer or axe. And that they might have not liked what they were doing, but come on, those scenes gave us some great comedy moments with Thor and Rocket. Sweet rabbit. This film is a great ending, or beginning of the ending of 10 years of Marvel films. If you think where it ends with just the original Avengers plus Rocket plus War Machine, who you could sort of consider an original in a way, because he has been around since the first film, although done by a different actor and not War Machine until the second film. And then a few sort of side characters like M'Baku, the General, Nebula, and I think that's it. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm getting someone else. Also, Wong's still around, a few people like that. But that's really all who's alive. And it's just, I think, this film definitely fulfilled everyone's expectations, but just not in the way we wanted. Sometimes similar to how Star Wars The Last Jedi. It was so different from what everyone was expecting. Some people could maybe calling it bad. With this film, everyone's loving it, or most people are, but I don't think it can be called the best MCU film. It just isn't. Winter Soldier is a toss-up between Winter Soldier and Black Panther, maybe even Civil War. But to me, Winter Soldier is the best MCU film. It just took it in a different direction and serviced quite a few characters and gave us really good story and villain to Captain America. But saying the Avengers Infinity War is not the best MCU film is not calling it a failure. It lived up. It was amazing. It managed. It was a great. It's not calling, but saying Avengers Infinity War is not the best MCU film of all time. It's not a failure. It is still a great film. An amazing film. And I can't wait to see it for a third time, fourth, fifth, sixth. I definitely recommend going and see it. So that was an Aussie's opinion on is Avengers Infinity War the best MCU film of all time. So make sure you check out my other videos. Check out my review of Avengers Infinity War. And check out the MCU Marvel Countdown I did with a few other YouTubers and friends. Until next time, make sure you hit that like button, comment below and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, do hit that like button or head down to the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest videos. May the Force be with you.